I'm using this microphone here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be talking loud enough, and I don't know how this audio is going to be. So we're going to have to see, really. It could be very echoey. I have no idea. I hope the audio is nice for you. I'm trying something new. Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Codename Big Bear, or Stuart if you want to call me by my first name. Welcome to the Bear's Den, and yeah, basically, today we're going to be talking about Zelda and Studio Ghibli. What I'm going to say is nothing revolutionary. It's pretty obvious. If you're a fan of Zelda and you're a fan of Ghibli, you will see the resemblance between it, Breath of the Wild, and Princess Mononoke. But I've recently gone through a couple of videos, I say recently, literally within the last hour or so. I've gone through a few videos after finishing Breath of the Wild for the first time, kind of seeing what people thought about it. And most of these videos are about 4 years old, so they haven't really taken into account Breath of the Wild 2. So I thought I would. If you look at Breath of the Wild, it is a stunning game. It's beautifully I want to say drawn, but it's beautifully put together. It's bright, it's colourful, it has tons of emotion, it has amazing animation, and it's just gorgeous. The whole game is stunning to look at, it really is. It's a great, big, wide world that kind of really encapsulates you. I didn't realise I played 100 hours of the game until I decided to just have a look. And I was like, whoa, I played a lot. And that made sense to me as well, because I would literally get up, play the game, go to work, come back from work, play the game some more. And my other half was sat next to me, just loved watching me just kind of faff about and do stuff in this game. Then I stopped playing it for a year. I just stopped. So, you know, one of those, and I carried on. But anyway, I finished it today. In the last week or so, I've actually finished off the things I wanted to do, and actually finished the game. I didn't complete it. I didn't get all of the shrines, for instance, but I did the main bit, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. But back to Mononoke and back to Mononoke and Breath of the Wild. We are looking at a game that has huge similarities. It just does. There's no denying it. You look at the very first Breath of the Wild trailer. You look at one of the early scenes from Princess Mononoke, where the pig deity is covered in that. I want to say malice. That's the Zelda thing. Covered in that evil kind of wormy sludge stuff. It's chasing it down. That kind of is very reminiscent to the Guardians itself. The sludge stuff as well is very much the malice from Breath of the Wild. The fact that the main character is in a blue tunic, and Link is supposed to be in a blue tunic throughout the entire game. That's his base clothing. For instance, riding a steed. You can actually ride deer in Zelda as well, which is quite fun. And also, as well, there's loads of other stuff as well that you can find in Mononoke that's also in Breath of the Wild. The Koroks are blatantly the tree spirits. Those damn cute little things. I mean, look at this guy running away. Look at his little butt. It's so cute. But you've also got the Koroksies. You've got those little guys. You've got traveling salesman, I suppose, would be the monk who kind of assists you, but also he wants certain things for himself as well. You got people that betray, so he's kind of in that kind of thing, which would be like the Yiga clan. You have deities that are around that are fighting, so they could be the divine beast. The wolves could be the divine beast. The apes could be a divine beast. You have the spirit of the mountain, which is clearly the spirit of the forest in Mononoke. It's stunning. Absolutely gorgeous to look at. I love Princess Mononoke. It is my favourite Ghibli of all time. It's beautiful. It's an absolutely amazing film. But yeah, there's loads and loads of similarities. But one thing that's missing in Breath of the Wild 1 is, so I want to say a motivation for Link is a similar motivation for Link. But that could easily be used in Breath of the Wild 2.
What do I mean by that?
Well, in Breath of the Wild 2's trailer, we see Link, right arm, get attacked by something, like, my arm! And, evil courses around his arm. Ashitaka fights a pig demon right at the beginning of the film, and a little bit of corrupt thing gets on his arm, and throughout the entire film, he has this curse coursing through his body, and reaching over his entire chest, and ruining him, and cursing him, and basically killing him. And sorry, just gonna, oh god, going to get comfortable. And it's killing him throughout the entire thing. What if what's happened to Link in Breath of the Wild 2 is happening... What if the same thing is happening? What if the malice is killing Link? And that's why he has the Sheikah healing gauntlet thing on his arm, because that's just somehow protecting him from that, which we know is the green arm thing, blue arm thing grabbed him and has, I want to say, morphed his way to it. But he also has his little talons, he's got clearly long nails, like maybe he can claw things, maybe get some new powers with that as well. But I'm going off topic. But we got this thing throughout the entire game that is going to be attached to Link the entire time, and it could be killing him, it could be spreading. So say we do, I don't know, 4 or 5, we get like halfway through the story and get a trigger point, we can see it spread across his chest more. And that can trigger a new ability for Link, and I think that'd be very cool to do so. What if it's not Link at all? What if it's Zelda? What if at the beginning Zelda is the one that gets grabbed and it's her arm, and it's Link's falling down the thing? It's a load of rubbish. It's not going to happen, but that'd be quite fun. I would definitely buy that and play that. But we have this arm cursing Link, and he's dying throughout the entire game. And the whole point of the game is to, 1, kill Ganondorf, finally get rid of him forever, and also save Link's life. Whether they should do that or not, I don't know. I personally think that the bad ending, if they do a bad ending, and they did alter Breath of the Wild, the bad ending, Link should be saved. I know. Why is that the bad ending? Because if Link's saved, then he's got the last remnant of Ganon inside him, even though they kind of get rid of him, it could still be there somewhere, which means Ganon could come back in the future. But if he dies, it perishes inside him, and we can get an amazing, touching moment between Link and Zelda. And it could be the answer to the question answered at the end of Breath of the Wild, which is, I have to ask, do you remember me? And Link could actually, finally, say something that we can hear. And it could be, literally, he's in Zelda's arms. He's defeated Ganondorf. He's finally dead. He's finally done for. Link is mortally wounded this time with something again, something that's going to kill him, whatever. We find out what it is, and it's not the curse that's killing him, it's something else that's happened on top of the curse. And he falls to the ground, and he's now in Link, Zelda's arms. Zelda's like, we can save you, and he just looks up at her and just goes, I remember you. I think it'll be amazing. And then he dies. And then we have an amazing funeral procession, and we have a little bit of an epilogue where Zelda kind of... Well, we could play as Zelda then, that'd be quite fun. We could do a Red Dead Redemption. We could have Zelda kind of go around and do the last final bits, clearing the curse from the world. Or we just have a little epilogue of videos, a funeral procession, Hyrule is finally built back together, or it's back up in the sky, where everything was safe, it made sense. We don't know. But that's kind of how I think. I did have an idea for a name for Breath of the Wild 2. So The Legend of Zelda Return to the Sky is what I think it's going to be. Because I think if this is going to be supposed to be the final part of the timeline, and everything else, any other games come out, is going to be in between Skyward Sword and this one, then why not? We had Skyward Sword start in the sky, and we went down to the planet, down to down to Earth, down to terra firma, and now everything's kind of going back up into the sky. Why not? Legend of Zelda Return to the Sky makes sense to me. I think that'd be quite good. That'd be good. But yeah, so we could have a really touching moment. Anyway, guys, I've kind of wrapped it on. The main takeaway you should take from this video is, if you love Breath of the Wild, you think it was amazing, and you've never seen a Studio Ghibli film, please go and watch at least these 3. Laputa, Castle in the Sky. You'll see the Guardians, you'll see kind of technology that reminds you of that. Nausicaa, Valley of the Winds, you'll see kind of surroundings and kind of corrupt baddies again, and it's just a beautiful film and incredible, and I think we could probably get, instead of a Loftwing returning, but a similar glider to what Nausicaa is riding on in that film. In that film. And obviously Princess Mononoke. It's clearly that's inspired by it. But another one as well, just kind of as a bonus one, watch Howl's Moving Castle, just to look at the castle itself and kind of see where kind of the inspirations Nintendo may have taken as well. Each of those films are absolutely wonderful. The game is incredible. I absolutely loved it. It might not necessarily be my favorite game. I still think that might be Link's Awakening, weirdly enough. But yeah, it's an incredible game. I really loved it. I will be playing it again. Guys, please let me know what you think down below. If you think I'm wrong on anything, please tell me. If you think my ending that I decided to kind of concoct up there is silly and stupid, tell me. If you loved it, tell me. That'd be great. I'd love to see those comments. I will reply to them. Like, share, subscribe, do all those things. That will be amazing. Guys, have yourself a great day, and don't forget to be nice to each other, yeah?